Hi, my name is Destiny Johnson. I am one of you guys' senior, class of 2018, whoop whoop, and I am here to talk about the lunch situation. Before I continue, please, ma'am, please, sir, try to think logically. I know we've all been upset for a while, but let's calm our emotions down and let's think logically. Let's listen to understand. Please do not listen to react. And I promise you, we're going to get through this thing together. So, first things first, let's give a history background. So, every 5 years, there's these high-ranking people called SACs. They come to our school, they look at it, and they give us accreditation. If you don't know what accreditation is, they give us accreditation for our school, for our high school diplomas to count towards college. So they came here last year, us as leadership. We painted the school, make the school look pretty, pampered them, and they gave us an evaluation. Well, when they gave us that evaluation, they said there was two things that East Lincoln was missing, or that we needed to work on. Is that we did not provide time, we needed to provide, time in the day for clubs and for remediation for children. This is because the kids that had to ride the bus were not getting a fair chance to compete with kids who had rides. They could not attend clubs and they couldn't get remediation for the grades because they had to ride the bus home. This was not fair to all students, especially when applying for college applications, because colleges and when you want applications, they love to see extracurriculars. So it wasn't fair, and thus Smart Lunch was born. So now that we have had Smart Lunch for a year, we have now found that it just doesn't work, guys. However we want to put it, just doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? First of all, bugs. Let's face it. We all have our times where we don't pick up our trash. Let's be honest. How many of you guys know in your class, how many people actually pick up their trash after Smart Lunch? Right. Point exactly. So now we have bugs in the school. Sorry to freak you out, but we have bugs in the school. But why we have bugs in the school? Because people didn't take care of stuff. I mean, when you take food away from the cafeteria and put it outside and put it in different people's classrooms and people don't throw their trash away, we don't have the janitorial staff big enough to take care of all of our messes. And most of us are old enough to pick up after ourselves. Let's face it. So that's one reason why we just can't do it anymore. The second reason, let's talk about Smart Lunch, A lunch on Mondays. It is crowded as all get out. You don't get your food until like 11:35, 11:45, if that, because there's just too many people. I'm bad at it. No, I'm supposed to be at A lunch and you go to B lunch, A lunch, vice versa. So guys, we have to get it. Just has to happen now. There's no if, no ands, no buts about it. You know, and I know it's true. And last but not least, safety. People were everywhere. Let's be honest, guys. People were everywhere. And I know it's hard to say, well, no, we're safe. No, if something was to happen, guys, who know what would go on? And I know we're like, it didn't happen and it won't happen, but anything can happen. I know, watch the news. It's crazy. So for our safety, parents were checking kids out during Smart Lunch and nobody knew where they were. You had the administrators had walkie-talkies, Krause had walkie-talkies, Morse, all these people had walkie-talkies, but we could not find the kids. So we have to make sure we're safe, guys. I know it's like safety, blah, 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 like I'm just talking. But literally, y'all, we have to be safe. That's administration and teachers' number one priority is to keep us safe. Yes, we should learn, but we got to be safe, guys. So, guys, I know we've been through a lot. Now let's talk about how this benefits us as a student body. Again, I know we don't like change, y'all. Again, just stay with me, and we're going to get through this, I promise. So how does this benefit us? Don't know if you know this or not. We get out 5 minutes early. I guess because I'm a senior, I don't really want to be here more than I have to be. So 5 minutes early is a lot of time. And there's some teachers that can teach in 5 minutes, i.e. Miss Amy. So we get out 5 minutes early. Thank God we get to go home. All of our classes are 5 minutes shorter. I know it's like, I can't stand it. But let's face it, we all have that one class that we just don't really like being in.
Destiny Johnson. Okay, now keep going.
We all have that one class that you're just not fond of. So 5 minutes out of that class is heaven. Then we have, guess what? Clubs still meet on Wednesdays. And they still give us free time on Wednesdays. Because if you don't have a club, you can go to your favorite teacher's room, go to the gym, wherever you want to chill at, supervision. Hey, we're all for it. So Wednesdays, we do kind of get a little chill day in between, and we still get remediation during the day. So please, please, please take advantage of it. We all have to work together to make this work, you guys. It's not a student's thing. It's not a teacher's thing. It's not an administrator's thing. We all have to work together to make this work. And we have more opportunities for speakers, assemblies, and pep rallies. And I don't know if you guys know, but pep rallies, for one, get us out of class, and two, they're just fun to have. So, hey, if they give us time out of class, I'm all for it. So again, let's just recap everything we went through. Yes, it's changed, y'all. I know we don't like it. I know it's not fun. I know we don't get the freedom that we want, or that we wanted to have. But y'all, at the end of the day, it was necessary. And again, I know it's like, why all of a sudden I compare it to a pipeline that busts. If a pipeline busts, you want to fix it now because you just can't have water leaking everywhere. Same with Smart Lunch. Y'all, it was becoming a problem whether we wanted to admit it or not. We're not going to admit it because we liked having freedom. So we just needed to fix it now. Yes, and it requires more time for us to bond with teachers. Yeah. But again, I say it's going to take work, and it's going to take us as a student body to calm down. I know everybody's emotions are high and we want to sign petitions and all that, but y'all, it's not worth it. It's not worth everybody getting in trouble over. So let's just make it work. It is what it is. It's going to happen. So guess what? Staying session, because Mustang time just is not cool. So we're not going to say that. Staying session time doesn't have to be book work. There's going to be some teachers, the more chill teachers. You can chill. You can watch Netflix. You can sleep. Whatever they want to let you do. Again, we leave at 3 o'clock. If that doesn't help motivate you, especially us seniors, we get out at 2:55 on Fridays. Cafeteria lines will be shorter. Now, we do have times where they're going to be longer, and you're like, this is going to be longer. You're going to get to eat. I promise. Then we're going to have less bugs crawling around, and we get to keep staying session. Now, don't think I'm all hopping on the bandwagon of, oh, this is cool. I'm just like y'all. I have my wits about it. I wasn't a fan of it. It was change, and I was just like, whatever. But when you think about it logically, you guys, it just had to happen. So let's just try to make this as best as we can and just try to make the change. So the new schedule, again, we leave at 3. Classes are shorter. We have extended remediation time. So it doesn't get in the way of food. You can still eat because I like to eat. Club day will be freedom day in a way. And then, like I said, you can chill in the media center, favorite teacher's classroom, or on the gym, or in the gym, because, that's fun too. New schedule, all your teachers should have copies of it. So you guys know, for my freshmen, even my sophomores, and the juniors, y'all didn't have to experience the 3 lunches like us seniors did, so we kind of remember. So it's going to work out. Don't be freaked out. I know it's like, oh, we got to go here, go to. You're going to be fine. Again, all your teachers have copy of the schedule. I'm not going to go through it because that takes up more time. But just know that it's going to work out. It's going to be fine. We're going to make it through this. I promise you. And so, again, lunch. If you have a lunch, you go to lunch, you eat, then you go learn stuff or lollygag, whichever you prefer. You go to third. So, yeah, B lunch. You go to third, you learn, you go to lunch, go back to learn. C lunch, you go to third, you go to lunch, you go to fourth, then go home. That simple. That cool, that chill. Nothing more and literally nothing less. Then the lunch schedules, again, all your teachers have copies. It kind of runs like the top of the 2-story building all have first lunch. Then you have some CTEs and some maths that have second. And then C, you have some sciences, some arts, generalizing, that have C lunch. So if you really are concerned, please, 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 boy, please, girl, ask your teachers so you won't be in the wrong lunch. And hopefully your teachers won't lead you astray with the wrong lunch. So if you guys have any questions, please ask your teacher. Because I can't hear you guys right now, so I can't answer them. But if you were thinking about online, they've already thought about that. School of Tech, they've included you too. So listen, I was not a fan of this at first either. All the emotions came, talking to my classmates, most of us felt like, we were getting punished, for doing good. You know, we all thought we had the grades and we thought we were getting punished. But in hindsight, once I learned the entire picture, once it was explained to me as I'm explaining it to you, my logic kicked in versus my emotions kicked in. And now I've learned that it's going to take all of us. Guys, we're going to have to work together. And I know y'all probably thinking, oh, she's on there. There's no their side. There's no our side. It's one side. We are East Lincoln. We are one school. We kick everybody else's butt in sports because that's just who we are. But let's show them that we're the best school all around in every aspect, from academics to athletics. We got that down. Band, we got that down. But let's show them that we know how to work together as one, that we're a good school, and it's going to take all of us. When I say all of us, I mean from the oldest senior to the youngest freshman. It's going to take all of us to make this work. If we already go in the mindset of that we don't like it, y'all, it's going to be hard. It's just like going into a class that you don't like. If you already have the mindset, I don't like it, it's going to be miserable for you because you already don't like it. Use your logic. Make sure you don't go off your emotion, but you go off of, dang, they're really only trying to keep us safe. That's all they're doing. That's all they're worried about. So let's show this administration that we can conduct ourselves as good kids. I know we don't like the word kids, but that we can conduct ourselves as good citizens of this school. And again, I hope this video helped you guys honestly and truly, because this had to be explained to me and some of my classmates. And we all now understand that it was just for our benefits. I know it looked like it was for our punishment, but y'all, it's really not. It's to help us. And I hope this video helped you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. And I am out, Mustangs. Peace.